that you need to come up with $20,000 in 3 days. And I'm going to make this game even more fun. You don't have access to your bank account. You don't have access to your credit cards. You don't have access to any of your own money. What are you going to do to come up with that money? What are you going to come up with to create $20,000 in 3 days? I'm going to stop for a moment, just so that you can, ding, 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 ding. What are you going to do to create $20,000? Now, most people stall out there. They draw a blank. They don't know what I'm talking about. They think it's absolutely impossible. And I relate. So let's add a little something to that equation, huh? Now imagine that your best friend, somebody that you love more than anyone else, I want you to think about that person, feel that person right now, that person that you love more than anybody else on the entire planet. Can you feel them? Can you feel them around you? Can you hug them? Give them a kiss? That person's now come to you and they've said, I need $20,000 in the next 3 days. I need a surgery. I haven't told you about it. If I don't get it, I'm going to die. I need $20,000. Can you help me? Now, I want you to let that land deeply, and I want you to start writing, automatic writing. Don't think too much. What are you going to do to raise that $20,000? And I'll just be quiet for a moment. If we had music, just imagine some great music going on. What are you going to do to raise that money for the one that you love? And again, I asked you to get a pen and paper, and this is one of those things, this is one of those times when it'll be important for you to really think, how are you going to get $20,000 in the next 3 days? Are you rocking out? Do you have your disco ball? What are you going to do to raise that money? You're not going to let that person die, are you? Obviously not. What are you going to do? Okay. Awesome. I know that you wrote something that maybe became unexpected, that you weren't sure. It's like, wow, where did that come from? And you know what? I want you to think about this. It was easier for you to think of answers or solutions for somebody else rather than when I asked you, what were you going to do to raise money for your own business or for your own self? That's a really interesting thing. I really want you to pay attention to that. And what are you, chopped liver? Why do we do that? We'll focus, and it's easier for us to do great things for other people than our own ding-dang selves. And what I'm saying is right here, right now, we have the self-esteem, the confidence, the self-worth to realize that we also deserve to have all the greatness, all the magnificence, all the things that we were placed here on this planet for. And now money can never stop you. Money can never be the thing that stops you. So the other thing is fear. Fear really shows up for people. So one thing, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions and see what comes up for you, and then we may come back to that in our interactive part of our programming. But basically, it's really, what's not working in your life right now. Again, I really want you to be honest. This is our chance to really just be honest, to take a shovel to your soul and keep on digging way on down till you get to the core, to the essence, to the thing that is stopping you. Because once we understand what it is that's stopping us, a lot of times it's goofy. It makes no sense. And so we can break through, bust through, and then instead of being stuck, all of a sudden we're unstuck. So what frustrates you most about making money or being happy? These are questions that you may have, and you can write them down so that as we start going through a belief process, you can unfurl and recognize that you don't need to be stuck anymore. So I'll pinky swear that. So what I'd like you to do, if you don't mind, is I want you to post your answers so we can see them later on. And this is the first thing that you're going to do in order to be able to connect with me is Facebook. I imagine most of you are on Facebook. So facebook.com/Wendy Robbins. WendyRobbins. And it's going to be really revealing because you know what will be cool is I think we could share these innovative ideas and do them for ourselves or help each other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reward the person with the best answer, the most innovative, the most intriguing, the one that gets the most positive comments with a $197 product that I have that's amazing called Sleep Your Way to Success. And what it it is 3 MP3s or CDs that hypnotize you, so you're able to attract what you want into your life easily and ensure that you think those positive thoughts. The next time you start thinking, I don't have the money, I can't do it, blah, 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 all that stuff that we start saying to ourselves, you will instantly stop, because Sleep Your Way to Success, once I get inside your brain and I fiddle around in there, it's just sort of like the Matrix. You're going to be like, jiu-jitsu, or whatever it is, and you're going to be like karate chopping through your life in order to be able to have what it is that you want easily and effortlessly. So you want to make sure that you put that comment, and make sure to write that down, because that'll be your next action step, is facebook.com/Wendy Robbins. Again, you're going to write, what did you do to create that extra money that you don't think exists now that truly does? And did you know, by the way, that we obsess on over 90% negative thoughts unless we consciously retrain our minds? Love about Sleep Your Way to Success is that the program instantly does that for you. No fuss, no muss. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to think of anything. You go to sleep. I sleep with you, basically, and I tell you how precious you are and how magnificent you are